Welcome to English Habit.
Hey everyone, welcome back. Today I want to talk about motivation, but not the watch one video and feel excited for 10 minutes kind. I'm talking about real motivation, the kind that helps you keep going when you are tired, when things don't work, when you feel like quitting. Because let's be honest, staying motivated is hard. Some days you wake up ready to work. Other days you just want to lie in bed and do nothing. So what makes the difference? Why do some people keep pushing forward while others stop after one failure? It comes down to one powerful idea. Do you believe your actions actually matter? Let me tell you a short story. A group of kids were given difficult puzzles to solve. After they finished, every child was told, "You did really well." But then something interesting happened. Half of the kids were told, "You did well because you're smart." The other half were told, "You did well because you worked hard." Then they were given more puzzles and could choose, easy ones or very hard ones. The kids who were told they were smart mostly chose easy puzzles. Why? Because if they tried a hard puzzle and failed, maybe they weren't smart anymore. But the kids who were told they worked hard chose harder puzzles. Why? Because hard work can grow, effort can improve. And guess what? The hard work kids tried longer, they pushed more, and they said they had more fun. Same kids, same ability, different belief. This belief has a name, locus of control. Sounds complicated, but it's simple. It means, where do you think control in your life comes from? From outside or from you? When someone has an external mindset, they think things happen because of bad luck, other people, natural talent, the situation, the environment. They say things like, "I failed because the teacher is bad. I can't do this because I'm not talented. People like me don't succeed." After a while, they stop trying hard because in their mind, effort doesn't change much. And if effort doesn't matter, why waste energy? That's when motivation dies. Now let's look at the internal mindset. This person thinks, "My results come from my actions. If I change my approach, I can improve. I'm not there yet, but I can get better." They don't ignore problems. They don't pretend everything is easy. But they always ask, "What can I do about it?" That question is powerful because it brings control back to you. And when you feel in control, motivation grows. Let's be honest about something. Blaming outside things feels good at first. If you fail a test and say, "The test was unfair," you protect your ego. If you say, "I'm just not talented," you don't have to try harder. It feels safe. But there's a hidden cost. When everything is someone else's fault, you also give away your power. No power implies no action. No action implies no results. No results implies less motivation. And the cycle continues. Imagine two people starting a new job in sales. They knock on doors all day. Many people say no. At the end of a bad day, they made 0 sales. Person A says, "People are rude. This area is bad. No one wants to buy." Person B says, "I need to speak more clearly. I didn't knock on enough doors. I'll try a new way tomorrow." Who improves? Person B. Because person B believes tomorrow can be different if they act differently. That belief creates effort. Effort creates skill. Skill creates results. You don't build an internal mindset with one big success. You build it with small daily proof. Let's say you always feel tired in the morning. Instead of saying, "I'm just not a morning person," you try sleeping earlier, no phone before bed, sunlight after waking up. After a week, mornings feel easier. Stop right there. This is the important moment. Say to yourself, "I feel better because I changed my habits." You're teaching your brain, "My actions create change." That is how motivation is built from the inside. Confidence is not magic. It comes from evidence. Every time you practice, improve, solve a problem, learn from mistakes, your brain collects proof. I can influence my life. The more proof you have, the more motivated you feel to try bigger things. Here's something many people don't notice. Your words shape your mindset. Pay attention to how you talk about your problems. Do you say, "I have to do this," or "I choose to do this"? "I have to work" sounds like prison. "I choose to work so I can earn money and build my future." Now it's a decision. Instead of, "I can't wake up early," try, "I haven't trained myself to wake up early yet." Instead of, "I'm bad at English," try, "I'm still learning English." Small language changes remind your brain that growth is possible. Your brain listens to your words. Speak like someone who has control, and slowly you will feel more in control. Easy tasks don't change you much. Hard tasks do. When you try something difficult, even if you struggle, you are building something deeper than success. You're building self-trust. You start thinking, "I can survive discomfort. I can learn step by step. I don't quit easily." That identity, someone who keeps going, is more powerful than talent. Important point. Believing in control does not mean blaming yourself for everything. Some things really are outside your control. You can't control the weather. You can't control other people's actions. You can't control the past. But you can control your response, your next step, your effort today. That's where your power lives. Many people wait to feel motivated before they act. But motivation usually comes after action. When you act and see progress, even small progress, your brain says, "This works, let's keep going." Action to progress, to belief, to motivation. Not the other way around. Try this every night. Before sleeping, ask, "What is one thing I did today that made my life a little better?" Maybe, "I studied even though I was tired. I went for a walk. I didn't give up on that task." Then say, "That happened because I chose to act." You are training your brain to connect effort with results. Over time, this becomes your natural way of thinking. When you live with an internal locus of control, something shifts. You stop saying, "Life is unfair," and start saying, "Life is challenging, but I can grow." You stop waiting for perfect conditions. You start working with what you have. You stop needing motivation to start. You start and motivation follows. If you feel stuck right now, if you feel unmotivated, don't ask, "How do I feel more inspired?" Ask, "What small action can I take today that is in my control?" Do it. Then notice the result. Then tell yourself, "I did that." That simple sentence builds real motivation. Not loud motivation, not emotional motivation, but quiet, strong motivation that stays with you for life. Thanks for listening today. And remember, your future is not decided by luck or talent alone. It is shaped little by little by the actions you choose every day. See you in the next episode.